worry, we won't. So just find a comfortable seat. I thought we'd start with some alternate nostril breathing today because we haven't done it for a while and it's nice and settling. So just to remind you, it's right hand, thumb closing off the right nostril, third finger and little fourth finger and little finger closing off the left. Like that. Yeah, but I'm mirroring. So the two fingers next to your thumb go in, and they can either go in and you can do like this, or they can sit up here and then you can go like this. Yeah. But let's just settle for a moment. Just relax, hands on your knees. Find your lovely tall spine. Align your shoulders with your hips, your ears above your shoulders. Close your eyes and come to your breath. Now we're going to do that alternate nostril breathing where you inhale for 4 and hold for 4 and then exhale for 8 if you can, and then straight back into the inhale again. But obviously when I count, I'll count you through a couple of rounds and then leave you to your own devices. But usually you'll find that you can extend the exhale, but some people like doing it with a balanced breath. So just work do what works for you. So let's take a deep inhale and a full exhale. And then closing off the right nostril, inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and close. Open right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and close. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and close. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and close. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just continue. And the next time you've exhaled out of the right nostril, you can just relax your hands, close your eyes and notice how you're feeling, how your energy feels, whether you feel more calm or balanced. And then gently tuck the chin and just check into your neck. So start with a couple of semicircles. And if all feels good, Lift through the crown, take it all the way around. Inhaling as you're coming back, exhaling as you're coming forward. And the other way. And then bring the head back up to center. Let's start those Susi twists, sorry, Susi grinds, where you start leading with the shoulder, coming round, just beginning to get the whole spine moving. Think about your belly button and draw the belly button back as you come forward, and then allow it to release forward as you come forward. Inhaling as you're coming forward, exhaling as you're coming back. And gradually draw yourself back to your center. And let's start in the opposite direction. So lead with the opposite shoulder this time. So you're beginning to feel some release probably around the hips and the lower back. And then drawing yourself back to your center. Find some stillness. Stand tall, sit tall. Take your hands out in front of you. Send the heels of the hands away. Let's lift up, sink down through the sitting bones, really reach up through the heels of the hands. And then exhale, take it over. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it over. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, breathing here now. Sink down through the opposite hip. 3 deep breaths into the side body. And then on an inhale, lifting up, taking it over the other side. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, lift through the fingertips, and then taking the legs out in front, checking which foot you've got in front if you're sitting cross-legged. But taking the feet out, let's circle the ankles. I think you can see my toes just in the corners. I promise you I'm circling my ankles. Circle, circle, circle. And the other way. And then flex and stretch the toes, really open them. And point and flex and open the toes. And point and come back in your not favorite cross. So the one you don't naturally do. Sitting tall. We're taking the other finger on the top this time. So the finger you don't usually put on the top of the clasp. Send the heels of the hands away. Lift it up. Breathing here. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, open, rotate. Inhale, lift through the fingertips, rotate through the center, and open. Inhale, lift, rotate through the center, and settle into a twist. So maybe take the hand onto the opposite knee, the other hand behind you, draw the shoulder blades together, try and drop equally through both hips. So try not to twist from below the waist, and breathing here. Inhale, fingertips lifting up, rotating the other way, and breathing here. Inhale, lift through center. And then we're going to take the hands onto the tips of the collarbones, keep those elbows nice and broad, and start that inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. In and out through the nose. Drawing back to center. Find stillness for a moment, and then we're going to start in the opposite direction. So it'll be inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then drawing back to center, release your hands down, sit tall, close your eyes, notice your energy. Hopefully it's begun to circulate. We're going to get up and just start with a little bit of hip and ankle work standing. Take the right foot back, bending the left knee a little bit, sinking down, giving yourself a nice solid base, spinning that ankle. One way and the other. Hey, Max. And let's test our balance. So see if we can now come to stillness. Lift that leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And place it down. Brilliant. Helen, I'll let you off. That was Max. Knocked you off. Spinning the other side. I don't know whether we did it both ways, did we? Let's turn the other way. Spin it the other way. It's a beautiful day here. I'm looking straight down on clear blue skies. And then let's sink down through that right foot. Lift up the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Championes. Well done. Stand tall. Lift up through the hands. Let's take a little side stretch, lifting up. Breathing here. Up through center, over the other way. Up through center, taking the feet a little bit wider. Hands on your hips, big circles now. Toes can turn out slightly. Just feel into your hips, stirring the pot. One way, and then the other. And then standing tall, we're going to do that. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Nice and soft, bouncy knees, bend and lift and let the weight of the head go as you bend down. Nice and free. Inhaling as you're coming up, exhaling as you're coming down. 2 more. And then come to stillness. Close your eyes again. Notice how your body feels, your grounding, your alignment. And then come to the short end of the mat. You're going to take some nice slow sun salutations. So starting, finding your Tadasana, bringing your hips above your heels, your shoulders above your hips, and your ears above your shoulders. Tailbone lengthening down, sternum lifting. Externally rotating at the shoulders so the palms are facing forward. You're going to inhale, gazing up at the sun. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, step the right leg back, long lunge. Feel the connection heel to crown, extend the neck away from the shoulders. Take a deep inhale, plant the hands, step back, downward dog, keep it soft, bend the knees, open the shoulders. Let's walk through our dog. So make sure your feet are at least hip distance apart. Check your heels are going directly behind your toes. Easing out the hamstrings. And then come up onto the balls of both feet. Exhale, let the heels reach for the floor. Chin to chest, inhale, roll forward and extend high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, elbows skim the side of the body, and then scoop forward into your baby cobra. Let's take 3 breaths in baby cobra, maybe lifting your hands off. And then place the hands down, tuck the toes, push up, uncurl, downward dog, let the heels sink. Inhale, float the right leg up and back. Exhale, step it through or lower that left knee and walk it through. Find your long lunge. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, push off, release the head. Take the hands behind you as you root down through the feet. Coming all the way up and bring your hands to prayer. Close your eyes, take a breath. Inhale, reach through the fingertips, gazing up at the thumbs. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, lead with the sternum. Exhale, left leg back this time. Find your long lunge. Take a deep inhale here, plant the hands, step back, downward dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths in downward dog, really enjoying the full pose, feeling the line through the wrists and the shoulders up to the sitting bones. Really letting go of the weight of the head. And then on an inhale, navel in, chin to chest, rolling forward, high plank. Let's take 3 deep breaths in high plank. Bringing the front body into the back body, pushing the floor away, not sinking between the shoulders. Take a deep inhale, gently lower the knees, the chest, the chin on the exhale. Scoop forward, baby cobra. This time we're going to sweep our hands around, clasp our hands on our bottoms, draw the shoulder blades together and peel ourselves up. 3 breaths. All the way down to the belly. Release your hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, push up. Let's ease it out, forward and back. And then the next time your bottom's towards your heels, float up into your downward dog. Let the heels sink. Float the left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it through, walk it through, find your lunge. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, push off, let the weight of the head drop. Root through the feet to rise, coming all the way up. Bringing the hands to prayer. Close your eyes, feel your body. So with some variations, inhale, rising up. Exhale, gently fold down. Inhale, lead with the sternum, lengthen. Exhale, right leg back, long lunge. Lower the back knee, uncurl the toe. We're going to sweep the arms forward and lift, and then cactus the elbows to bring the shoulders down the back. Is that a term, cactus the elbows? And open, you know what I mean. Inhale, lift the chest. Open the shoulders. And this time, inhale, lift. Take the left hand into the hip, reach the right arm forward, hook the elbow over, turn towards the leg, turn, 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 taking the hands to prayer, feel the connection, tailbone to crown. And if you fancy taking a balance, tucking the back toe, engaging the outer hips, pushing out through the heel, feeling a line now from the heel all the way through to the crown. Steady breath. And then with control, frame the front foot. Take a deep inhale. Step back, coming up into your downward dog. Let the heels sink. You're going to inhale, lift the crown of the head and come onto all fours. You're going to place the hands directly underneath the shoulders. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, extend the right leg and the left arm all the way along, reaching away. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen and hold. And gently replace. Take a breath. On an inhale, engage your core. On an exhale, send the left leg and the right arm out and away, ear height, hip height. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen and hold. Breathing here. So you're being pulled in two directions. And gently release. You're going to walk your hands forward now, keeping your bottom above your hips, walking your hands forward and melting your chest down towards the mat. Maybe coming onto your forehead, melting heart. So really feeling an openness around the armpits, across the front of the chest, breathing here. And then gently lift the head, walk your hands back and bring the elbows back in line under your shoulders. Step your feet back, coming into half plank, 3 breaths, half plank. Front body into back body, heel to crown, being pulled in 2 directions. And then gently lower the pelvis, extend the toes away so you're really long in the lower back, and find your Sphinx. Breathing into your Sphinx. Now we're going to take the right heel towards the bottom, stretching that right quad. You can push the left forearm into the mat if you feel you want to take the right arm round and hook the foot and give it a little bit more, or just take what feels good for you in your knees and your quads. Breathing into it, really noticing the stretch. And gently release. And we'll take it on the other side. So just left heel. Now that might be enough. Or you can push into the right forearm, take that left hand round, draw the heel towards the bottom. Just noticing how it feels. Visualize that quadriceps releasing, lengthening, letting go. And release. Coming onto your forehead, extending your arms out ahead of you, palms facing in. You're going to do your opposite arm and leg lifts. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale down. The other side, inhale, lift. Exhale down. Keep going, using your breath as your guide. Nice, slow, balanced breath. One more each side. And then taking your hands underneath your shoulders, tucking your toes. Up you come, ease it out, forward and back. And then let the weight drop through your feet when you're at the back, up into your downward dog. Let the heels sink. You're going to inhale, float the right leg up and back. You're going to exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to the outside of the right elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Heel towards the bottom, knee towards the sky, gazing under the armpit. Breathing here. And then coming up onto the ball of that left foot, you're taking the heel towards the opposite groin, apart from Carolyn, who's going to roll over and take eye of the needle, with the right ankle crossing the left knee. So finding your pigeon if you're down here, and if you need to support under the hip, put a block or a brick. Let's wave this pigeon. So let's inhale, come forward. Exhale, draw the navel in, come up. Sorry, no, inhale, rising up. Exhale, coming forward. Didn't feel right. Inhale, draw the navel in, roll up through the spine. Exhale, lengthen. One more inhale, rising up. And then settling down. Finding your edge, wherever it is. You can stack your fists or find a block. Make sure you're on the center of the back knee, that back leg is straight. The center of the foot. And that you're not feeling anything in your knee. If you feel anything in your knee, come out. And maybe try eye of the needle, lying on your back. So once you're here, we're staying for a while, so relax into it. Notice where you're gripping. See if you can let it go. Three more deep breaths here. And then you're going to gently lift up, tuck the back toe, float the hips up. Gently walk out your dog. Ease it out. And then it's up to you whether you walk your feet fall towards your hands, or you do a little bunny hop, bending your knees, looking forward, thinking about that little arc of the pelvis as you come up and down. and extend into a forward bend. Now, if you have any lower back issues, you bend your knees and just hang down. If you know your lower back's stable and you like a forward bend, inhale, lead with the sternum. Exhale, bring the head towards. Don't never pull with a forward bend, just see where it takes you. And use your breath, so your breath can lead you into a forward bend. Inhaling, extending. Exhale, softening down. You're just bending the knees and allowing the weight of the head to give your spine a nice inversion. And then let's all take the hands into the creases of the hips. Push down through the feet and gently uncurl. Coming all the way up to stand. If you're not at the front of the mat, like me, come to the front of the mat. Stand tall. Take a breath. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, leading with the sternum. Exhale, left leg back this time. Long lunge, lowering the back knee, uncurling the toe. Sweep the arms forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open. Last one. Inhale, reaching up. And this time placing the right hand into the hip, reaching that left arm forward, hooking it over the elbow. Sorry, hooking the elbow over the knee, turning to face the side. Feeling the rib cage turn. And then if you took the balance on the other side, tucking the back toe, push out through the heel. Find your steadiness. And then with control, framing the front foot, take a deep inhale, step back, downward dog, let the heels sink. We're going to inhale, float forward, coming into a high plank. And then you're going to exhale the heels towards the right side and come into a side plank. So making sure the wrist is directly underneath the shoulder. You can step your top leg across if you need a bit more stability. Or just let the feet come onto the side. Let's take the hand over the ear, really reach over the fingertips and lift the hips. And then coming back through center, take a breath here, lengthen, and then exhale, let the heels drop to the other side. Push your hips forward, open up into your side plank. And taking the hand over the ear, reach the fingertips away. And then coming back to center, extend out through the heels, out through the crown of the head, out through the forehead. And then we're going to gently lower the knees, the chest, the chin, scoot forward, extend the legs back, coming onto your forehead, taking your arms by your sides with your palms facing in. Preparing for Shalabhasana. You're going to take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, up you come. Heels and fingertips towards the back of the room. Inhale a little higher, and then exhale, release. Take a breath. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. Take a breath. Inhale, prepare. So draw the navel in, lift the pelvic floor. Exhale, lift. Now breathing here, keeping that lock on, trying to draw the shoulder blades together. Nice open chest, chin is still tucked. One last deep inhale. Exhale, release. Now it's going to be your call. If your knees come up when you do Shalabhasana, you can practice your bow. Otherwise, you're practicing Shalabhasana again. So if you're practicing bow, bending at the knees, holding the outer ankle, Draw the shoulder blades together, prepare. So again, pelvic floor lifts, navel draws in. You feel the pubis bone pushing into the mat. Keep that lock on as you take a deep inhale. Exhale, kick back into your hands. Coming up into your bow, and then see if you can get your breath down into your belly. Or if you're in Shalabhasana, just reaching out through the inner heels, reaching out through the fingertips. One last deep inhale. And gently release. Put your toes together, let the heels drop to the outside edges of the mat, make a pillow for your head. Give your hips a little wiggle from side to side, releasing any tension in the lower back. And then tucking your toes and just pushing out through the heels so the knees hover off the mat. Just the legs are straight, this just pulls on the ischial tuberosities, your sitting bones, and that's where your hamstrings are. And it just pulls down and lengthens the lower back and equalizes your SI joints, your sacroiliac joints, the base of your spine. So just lengthening out here, breathing. And then hands underneath the shoulders, push up, forward and back. Ease it out. And then the next time your bottom's towards your heels, floating up into your downward dog, let the heels sink. Inhale, the left leg comes up and back. Exhale, knee to move. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, float it up. Exhale to the outside of the left elbow. Inhale, lift it up, heel towards the bottom, knee towards the sky, gazing onto the armpit. And then coming up onto the ball of the right toe, making some space to bring that heel all the way through towards the opposite groin, or roll over, find your, I have the needle with the left ankle across, and once again we'll wave this. Exhaling and inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, leading with the sternum, draw the navel in. Just imagine your spine. Imagine it drawing this lovely wave shape. And then lengthening, finding your edge, settling, and becoming heavier with each exhale, letting go. Maybe you can direct your breath to around the lumbar. So imagine that with each inhale, you're filling up. That space is expanding. And then as you exhale, it's becoming softer, spreading, it's letting go. Three more deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, pushing down, extending the spine, tucking the back toe, float the pelvis up, and gently walk out your dog. Ease it up. And we're all going to just walk our feet in a couple of steps, walk our hands in a couple of steps, walk our feet in a couple of steps, bending the knees, coming really low, coming to the center of the mat, taking the hands into opposite elbow, Releasing the spine down, so the abdomen's resting on your thighs. You're nice in a low crouch. And then I want you to drop your bottom a bit more, float down. And so you were coming into your chair, you're going to sweep your arms forward up by your ears. You are in a really deep chair. Weights in the heels. And then see if you can push down through the feet as you lift your pelvis forward, 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 coming all the way up to stand. And release. Coming to face forward. How did we do? Are we all there? All good. We're going to practice our balancing. Let's do tree today. We haven't done tree for a while. Need a sip of my tea. So find Tadasana. Feel your feet. Stack your spine. We are floating, so I'm fine unless a boat goes past. We'll take a deep inhale, exhale all the way down through the right leg. Left leg becomes nice and light. So float up to any height apart from the knee. Push the foot into the leg into the foot. Take your hands to prayer. Come to your breath. When you're ready, growing those branches. Extending the fingertips, imagine they were reaching up towards the sky. Should we see if we can close our eyes? So we'll try that invisible tree. So we're going to really have a feel for where your body is in space. Just imagine the space you're taking up and then see if you can close your eyes for a few seconds. Woo. Well done. And then coming back. Everybody's still standing. Through center. Release the foot, stand tall. Just take a moment to balance through both sides. Equalize. Steady yourself. We're actually on a rock now, so I'll be all over the place on this side. So take a deep inhale. Exhale. All the way down through the left leg, the right leg coming up. Push the foot into the leg into the foot. Lift up through the crown. And when you're ready, growing those branches. And if you did it on the other side, imagine the space you're taking up. See your body in that space and then close your eyes. Woo. It's very nearly over then. Excellent. Coming down. Coming down. Coming down. And releasing. Inhale up onto the balls of the toes. Coming up into ankle balance. Exhale, palms down. Lowering the heels with control. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, floating down. See if we can stay out for a few breaths. Inhale, all the way up. Staying here. And then we're just going to gently lower the heels and then allow the bottom to slide back into an invisible chair. Coming back down into a nice deep chair. Let's bring the feet together and glue the knees together. Imagine you super glued the knees together. And then we're going to take the right hand into the hip, reach that left arm forward, hook it over the knee, and then keeping those knees together. You might want to take the right hand onto your sacrum and just draw that shoulder back. So just think about turning from the rib cage, using the elbow as a bit of a lever, and then maybe coming to prayer with your hands, extending the tailbone back, the crown of the head forward, breathing deeply. And then push down through the feet as you shoot the fingertips up. Stand tall. Reach out through the fingertips, drop down through the heels. And then sink back down into your chair. This time taking the left hand into the hip, reaching that right arm forward. Hook the elbow over. Turn yourself around. Breathing here. Again, you can place that left hand on the sacrum, draw the shoulder blade back, reminding the sacrum to stay square, rotating from the waist to the crown, and then think about extending the spine in 2 directions. And then on an inhale, push down through the feet, shoot up through the fingertips, stand tall, and then separate your feet, coming into your squat. So if you know your heels come up and you need books, find your books. Otherwise, just come on down, come on down. Lift the sternum, release the tailbone. Breathing here. And then we're going to come and lie on our backs. So I'll just tip my screen. Feet bent, sorry, I would say feet bent, knees bent, feet are hands distance away from the bottom. Roll the right shoulder away, roll the left shoulder away so the palms are facing up. Make sure you're on the center of the back of the skull, the chin is tucked. You're going to take a deep inhale. As you exhale, roll the pubic bone towards you and just lift up so that you're in a very low bridge. The knees and the hips and the shoulders are in one alignment. Breathing here. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, gently roll the spine down. Bring the knees into the chest and the nose into the knees. Inhale the arms above the head, the legs towards the sky. Exhale, hug it in. Place the feet back down. This time you can either do the same again, or if you know you like to come a little bit higher, roll and place the hands underneath the pelvis, clasping the hands, drawing the shoulder blades together. Again, remembering to keep the knees in alignment with the second and third toes. Don't allow them to splay out. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, roll the pubic bone up. And then come onto the outer upper arms. Push the arms into the floor as you lift the chest towards the chin. Don't turn your head. Keep your head looking straight up. Your face looking straight up. And make sure you're equally grounded on all 4 bases of your feet, particularly the ball of the big toe. And come to your breath. Deep breath here. And then release the grip of your hands, palms facing down, draw the navel in, lay the spine down. This time extending the legs down the mat, extending the arms above the head. Reach out the right arm and the left leg, the left arm and the right leg, and both arms and both legs, through the toes and through the heels. And then bring the nose into the knees and the knees into the nose, hug it in. Lay the head down, and now you're going to draw the soles of the feet together. Bring the elbows on the inside of the knees, holding the ankles, and then come into Supta Baddha Konasana, or a variation. Tailbone down, chin tucked, so you should be able to feel the whole of your spine on the mat. Opening those hips. Deep belly breath. And then moving into happy baby. So hands up the outside of the shins, and you can either hold the shins or the ankles or the outer edges of the feet, drawing the knees towards the armpits, giving yourself a little rock from side to side. If it feels good, extending one knee, extending both knees, playing around, noticing how your hips are feeling. And then take the feet to the outer edges of the mat, quite far away from you. And take your arms to the side. And just a few windscreen wipers. So exhale, the knees go one way and your head goes the other. Inhale to center, over the other way. So just nice, gentle windscreen wipers, easing out the spine. And the next time your knees are over to the right-hand side, stay there for a moment. If you want to extend the stretch, lifting the right foot, placing it over the left knee, moving the hips forward, taking your arms above your head, drawing the left arm up and away, and then release. Just feeling that length all the way up the left side. And then remove that top foot, come to center, and taking it over to the other side. Turning your head, this time lifting the left foot over the right knee, drawing that right arm up and away, moving the pelvis forward, and then letting go, becoming soft, breathing here. And then release the foot, coming to center, extending the legs down the mat. Do whatever else you need to do before Shavasana. So if you feel there's any little kinks that you want to get out, if you want to do a little roll around the pelvis, go ahead. And then find a comfortable place where you can stay still. If you need a blanket or a cushion, finding a blanket or a cushion. Making sure the feet are at least hip distance apart. Arms to the side, palms facing up. Closing your eyes. And just scanning through your body, noticing all the points of contact where your body meets the mat. And becoming softer through those points. Feeling your body spread and let go. To the back of the heels, the back of the legs. The weight of the pelvis. Let it drop. Notice the weight of the shoulder girdle. Imagine all those heavy bones dropping back. Sternum, the collarbone, the shoulder blades, all releasing to the ground. The back of the arms, the back of the hands. Both arms heavy and grounded. The whole of the front body dropping into the back body. And the whole of the back body dropping into the ground. Let the weight of the head drop back. Allow your eyes to sink back in their sockets. Your forehead to soften and smooth. Let the lower jaw gently drop away from the upper jaw. So you let go of your muscle body completely. It's grounded and supported. And let it go. So just bringing your attention to the breath body. Just watching the gentle inhale and exhale. Rest your mind on your breath and relax completely. And slowly becoming aware of your whole body again on the mat. Maybe feeling sensations in your fingers and your toes. Taking a slightly deeper inhale, a fuller exhale. And when you're ready, taking your arms above your head, give yourself a nice stretch. And then roll onto your side for a few breaths before coming to sit. And see if you can keep your eyes closed for a few more moments. Just notice how your mind is, how your body is, how your energy is. And then bringing your hands to heart center. Namaste.